Smoke on the ceiling, glass sweats in my hand. Your red mouth a warning, card hidden in the band. Boo steps in the back room, laugh sharp as a blade. You say my name so softly, like a deal already made. Ash in the whiskey, blood in the rain. We dance with a death wish, hand in a handcuff, dragging our chain. Ash in the whiskey, you breathe in my ear. Say, babe, we're chosen to live with the devil so near, so near, so near.
You wear your black feather, I wear last year's war. Gun all on my knuckles, mud nailed to the floor. Sirens in the distance, but no across the table, and a coin between your teeth.
Ash in a whiskey, blood in the rain. We dance with a death wish, hand in a handcuff, dragging our chain. Ash in the whiskey, you breathe in my ear. Say, baby, we're chosen to live with the devil so near,
oh so near,
oh so near. You say, trust me, while you palm that ace. I say, cut me, leave your mark on my face. If the law kicks down the doorway, will you say my name?
Let me burn under your story, just a shadow in the flame.
Ash in the whiskey, blood in the rain. We dance with a death wish, hand in a handcuff, dragging our chain. Ash in the whiskey, toast to our fear. Two cursed little kings and queens ruling this ruin right here.
Right here.
Smoke on the ceiling,
Your red mouth a prayer.
if heaven comes looking, tell them
We were never here.
never here.
Back on back alley door, password slips from crooked lips, gold watch, blood on the chain. He smiles like a man you can't fix. Blue smoke burns her eyes, cheap gin burns her chest. He lays his coat on the chair, she brushes ash off her dress. She's booing the devil's ledger tonight, counting sins by the bottle in bed. Every kiss taste of metal and thread. She's dancing on the edge of a knife. If he lives, if he dies, she decides with a whisper and a cigarette. Rumors riding on the rain, steps echo under stone. Hearts barred, soul weighed in a glance. Every favor carves the bone. His name's carved into the bar. Mike's marks, jagged and fresh. He laughs, they'll never touch me. She grinds that edge in her dress. She's doing the devil's ledger tonight, every kiss taste of metal and thread. She's dancing on the edge of a knife. If he lives, if he dies, she decides with a whisper and a crooked men in the dark all kneel to what they don't understand. He leans in close, asks, "You with me?" Her smile cuts clean through the haze. "Been with you since the day you were marked." She turns and walks away. She's doing the devil's ledger tonight, counting sins from the bottle and bed. Every kiss tastes of metal and thread. She's dancing on the edge of a knife. Baby lives, baby dies. She decides with a whisper and a back on empty chairs, smoke rings hang, never rest. Gunshot folded into the dark, just a scorch on silken dress. Street lamps drown in the fog, church bells choke on her name. She wants home through the siren hum rain. Different face, same old game. fogs up from a hellback screen. Cards on the table, gun under the sleeve. Smoke in my lungs, cold in my teeth. Name on the ledger, crossed out underneath. Blueprints of blood down factory lane. I drink to your shadow and its rust-colored stain. Ash on the rim of your Sunday hat. You kiss my hand like a loaded threat. Everyone's praying it don't come back, but I keep a chair at the table you left. Ash on the brim, yeah, it falls, it falls. Burns little holes in my cheap black dress. If the devil walks in when they call last call, I'll pour him your poison and say I was blessed. You deal in favors, paid back in fear. Men shake your hand and they're less in a year. Sirens in alleys, rats in the hymn. Choir boy faces, but the river runs grim. Ash on the brim of your Sunday hat. You kiss my hand like a loaded thread. Everyone's praying you don't come back, but I keep a chair at the table you left. Ash on the brim, yeah, it falls, it falls. Burns little holes in my cheap black dress. If the devil walks in when they call last call, I'll pour him your poison and say I was blessed. You said, smile, girl, keep your powder dry. Then you lit that match in your dead blue eyes. Is this love or a long, slow crime? Either way, I'll do the time. Oh, ash on the brim of your Sunday hat. You kiss my hand like a loaded thread. Everyone's praying you don't come back, but I keep a chair at the table you left. Ash on the brim, yeah, it falls, it falls. Burns little holes in my cheap black dress. If the devil walks in when they call last call, I'll pour him your poison and say I was blessed. So I paint my mouth red as a wound. Wait by the door for the sound of your boots. If the night swallows you in that river of sin, I'll drink to the ghost with the ash on the brim. curls round your collar, like it understands. Laughter in the corner, already have a thread. You say my name too softly, like a dead. Edge on the velvet dress, blood on your Sunday shoes. Every kiss a crooked bed, every promise built to lose. You pull me in, I lose my breath to the hunger on your breath. We dance in the shadow of the gallows, ash on the velvet dress. Back room, back stair, eyes that never rest. You write your little empires on the inside of my chest. Cards stick to my fingers from the sweat and the sin. Dealer cuts the deck like he's carving up my skin. Ash on a velvet dress, blood on your Sunday shoe. Every kiss a crooked bed, every promise built to lose. You pull me in, I lose my breath to the hunger on your breath. We dance in the shadow of the gallows, ash on the velvet dress. You say it's just business as you straighten your tie, but I've seen saints on their knees learning how to lie. Is it fear? Is it love that keeps me standing here? Your name on my tongue tastes a lot like fear. Ash on the velvet dress, blood on your Sunday shoes. Every kiss a crooked bed, every promise built to lose. You pull me in, I lose my breath to the hunger on your breath. We dance in the shadow of the gallows, ash on the velvet dress. Door slams, glass shakes. Some saints, some snakes. I walk through the Black smoke in Birmingham, rain on the factory glass, boot steps in the back lane, prayers in a whiskey glass. He got blood on his collar, dust in his grin, cards on the table loaded from within, cigarette shaking but his eyes stay still. Says, darling, in this city even saints get killed. Black smoke in Birmingham, choking every vow I made, gin on my tongue and a price on every name. You can kiss me in the doorway, call it love, call it a lie. Black smoke in Birmingham, rising slow into the sky. Silk dress, frayed hem, stitching up my fear, lipstick like a warning, smeared from ear to ear. Choir in the next room, gun under the chair. Baby, this is what you get for putting trust in the air. Black smoke in Birmingham, choking every vow I made, gin on my tongue and a price on every name. You can kiss me in the doorway, call it love, call it a lie. Black smoke in Birmingham, rising slow into the sky. Start to crack. Every shadow wears your face now. Every mirror talks back. If the river wants my body, let the cold dust take my crown. I'll be laughing in the water while this town burns down. Black smoke in Birmingham, choking every vow I made, gin on my tongue and a price on every name. You can kiss me in the doorway, call it love, call it a lie. Black smoke in Birmingham, rising slow into the sky. One more round for the sinners, one last hymn for the damned. I walk out through the back door with my fate in my own hand. Black smoke in Birmingham fades into the fog of dawn. If the devil wants to find me, he can chase my shadow on and on. Black smoke in Birmingham, ash on my tongue, name on a matchbook, gun in my glove. buzzing over chipped green walls. He pours the whiskey, I watch it fall. Cards on the table, coats on the chairs. Every man talking, every man scared. Your boots on cobblestone echo down the lane. You walking, smiling, smelling like a rain. Hat brim hiding those war-torn eyes. Silver on your knuckles, red on your mind. Black smoke in Birmingham, choking up the sky again. Every glass I raise got your fingerprints. Devil in a tailored coat, hand around my fragile throat. If I leave tonight, will you let me go or drag me down below? Back room, breathing through a crooked door, women in velvet, men fresh from war. You light a match on a scarred bare wall, say my full name like a warning call. Your promised kingdom's built on rust and sin. Say I'm your queen if I never walk again. Your whisper's colder than the coins you trade. You kiss my shoulder like you own my grave. Black smoke in Birmingham, crawling through my lungs again. Every oath you swear tastes like poison gin. Angel with a ragged grin, hello blackest factory wind. If I run tonight, will you track me slow? Follow where I go. Dirt on the ledger, ink on your cuff. You call it business, I call it love. But love here limps on a busted cane, stumbles down alleys whispering my name. Oh, my name. He slide a pistol in my shaking hand, say choose a future or choose this man. Clock ticks louder than my broken heart. Door swings open and the shouting starts. Black smoke in Birmingham, rising where the prayers have been. Every shot that rings writes another sin. Shadow in a tailor coat, drowning in his own cutthroat. If I stand my ground, will you finally know I won't go below? Street lamp flicker on your fallen pride. I step out quiet into the tide, coat pulled tighter against the wind. Black smoke in Birmingham, still on my skin. Oh, still on my skin.
distant bar chatter, gas on the floorboard, rain in the doorway, trouble inside. He says, count your blessings, roll in his cups, matches on stubble eyes, cold enough. She lights a cigarette, slowly lets the silence complain. Paint peeling prayers on Garrison Lane. Black smoke on Garrison Lane. Every oath tastes like iron and rain.
You can buy a little mercy, you can bargain with the shame, but you never leave clean from Garrison Lane. Pocket watch ticking, 3 bullets left. She hides her shaking, calls it a test. Cards stick to fingers like they're covered in sin. Choir in a chest, drowning in gin.
Black smoke on Garrison Lane. Every oath tastes like iron and rain. You can buy a little mercy, you can bargain with the shame, but you never leave clean from Garrison Lane. He says love is for later, later never came. She traces old initials in a puddle of stain. Footsteps in the alley, low whistle in the dark. 2 shadows on the brickwork, one fading like a spark.
Black smoke on Garrison Lane. Every oath tastes like iron and rain. You can buy a little mercy, you can bargain with the shame, but you never leave clean from Garrison Lane. Da, 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 da,
Last call echoes,
chairs upside down
the ghosts keep drinking.
in this rusted town,
Name on the window,
washed out by the rain.
still
Someone keeps walking to Garrison Lane.
Black smoke over Birmingham, ash on my tongue, names carved in the matchbooks, bills already done.
Here, cold dust in my whiskey glass, blood bloom on a borrowed shirt, boot steps in the back room dark, every laugh sounds like it hurts.
See lipstick on a crooked grin, caught up to sleep, eyes down, prayer tangled round a cigarette. Lord, lost track of this town.
Black snow over Birmingham,
Velvet curtains, loaded hands,
dance slow with the devil in a second-hand suit. Every quiet corner hides a plan.
black smoke
Over Birmingham,
hear the oath in a broken ground. We don't make promises, we just make stands and pray the night don't damn what we
still have. Pocket full of shaking coins, wedding ring in someone's drink, gunmetal under overcoat, can't tell you what I really think.
She laughed, cutting through the haze, sharp as shattered window glass, choir humming from the phonograph, while angels walk on broken glass. Black snow
Over Birmingham,
velvet curtains, loaded hands, dance slow with the devil in a second-hand suit.
every quiet corner hides a plan.
Black snow
Over Birmingham,
hear the oath in a broken ground. We don't make promises, we just make stands and pray the light don't damn what we still that I tasted in this game.
if the law comes in,
Let the bottles fall.
if the lights go out, we will finish in the dark after all.
Black smoke over Birmingham, velvet curtains, loaded hands, damn slow with the devil in a second-hand suit. Every quiet corner hides a plan. Black smoke over Birmingham, hear the oath in a broken ground. We don't make promises, we just make stands and pray tonight don't damn what we still Black smoke over Birmingham, ain't it soft? Then let it burn. Every road from here is crooked, but it's still the only way we learn.
Polish on my collar, blood on my ring, gin vest trembling as a phonograph sings. Card table crooked, back room full of sing. Every door has a lookout, every saint has a twin. Black smoke over burning hell, curls like a blessing, feels like a hex. We drank to the deal gone wrong. We prayed for the bullet that never commits. Black smoke over burning hell, stains every curse on my breath. If the law don't get me first, your love will be my death. Boots that trickle on a wet cobblestone. You say you own the city, but you sleep all alone. Silver-handled razor in your right coat side, left hand on my waist, daring down to the side. Oh, black smoke over burning hell, curls like a blessing, feels like a hex. We drank to the deal gone wrong. We pray for the bullet that never connects. Black smoke over burning hell, stains every curse on my breath. If the law don't get me first, your love will be my day. Who's watching from the doorway? Head brim low, eyes cold as tin. Who's counting every heartbeat, every lie stitched into your brain? I taste the fear in your whisper, I taste the dust in this town. If you rise, I rise beside you. If you fall, I drag you down, 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 down. Let's smoke over burning hell, curls like a blessing, feels like a hex. We drank to the deal gone wrong. We pray for the bullet that never connects. Black smoke over burning hell, stains have become on my breath. If the law don't get me first, your love will be my death. Ash on my collar, blood on my ring, name carved deep in the table, where the ghost still sings.
ash on my collar, blood in my gin, cards on the table, house always whinging, boots heels on cobblestone, echo through the din. Your lipstick's a warning, your smile's a sin.
Raise a smoking velvet sin. Prayers get lost in the thick black. Then say my name, then breathe it in. We were dead before we could begin.
You lean on the doorway, feather, fur, cheap perfume, eyes like a confession. You could empty a room. Police on the payroll, priests on the tape. You kiss me like a promise, you kiss me like a wave.
Raise a smoking velvet sin. Prayers get lost in the thick black. Then say my name, then breathe it in. We were dead before we could begin.
She sings, pour one more, darling, for every ghost in your head. He growls out by the bottle, if you dance with my dead.
Oh, we sway in the half-light, like bullets that just won't fall. Two crooked halos pinned to a crumbling wall. Raise a smoking velvet sin. Prayers get lost in the thick black. Then say my name, then breathe it in. We were dead before we could begin. Oh, last call, hold on, ashtrays, empty chairs. Your touch on my collar, your scent in the air. If I walk out living, I'll still carry this grin, cut from
Gash on the collar, blood on the cuff, cards on the table, luck run rough, smoke in the rafters, names on the wall, angel in satin, devil last call. We drink on the razor's edge, hand on the Bible, hand on the ledge, whispered vows in a back room hymn. You can't wash off what you did in Birmingham.
Oh, Birmingham.
Boot steps in puddles, cold black rain, gold on your finger, rust in your vein. You say my name like a loaded gun, close to your heart, then you tell me to run. We drink on the razor's edge, hand on the Bible, hand on the ledge, whispered vows in a back room hymn. You can't wash off what you did in Birmingham.
Hear me now.
You can't wash off what you did in Birmingham.
I saw your face in the cracked glass window, king of the ashes, crowned in shadow.
I'd sell my soul for one clean night, but the house keeps dealing
Black on white.
We drink on the razor's edge, hand on the Bible, hand on the ledge, whispered vows in a back room hymn. You can't wash off what you did in Birmingham. Oh, Birmingham. You can't wash off what you did in Birmingham. Dust on my tongue, cards on the table, every face looks young. Scar on your knuckle, gold tooth when you grin. You pour me bad whiskey, I taste the trouble I'm in.
There's smoke over Smoky,
Baby,
ash in the glass,
blood in the drain.
we dance on a razor.
Maybe one wrong word and they carve out your name in brick, dust and bone. You don't leave here alone. Piano's off key in the corner, dealer hums a hymnal low. Your hand slides a pistol closer, mine won't let your collar go. silk dress brushes my ankle. Your breath burns my ear. You say
nobody's innocent.
I say pour another, my dear.
Oh dear, let's smoke over small heat.
Baby,
ash in the glass,
blood in the drain.
we dance on a razor.
Maybe one wrong word and they carve out your name in brick, dust and bone. You don't leave here alone. Shadows in flat caps by the doorway, boot heels counting out the cars. Every saint in the stained glass watching, every prayer already lost. You kiss like a warning,
Taste of iron,
taste of sin.
taste of sin.
If the bullets start their sermon, who gets out? Who gets dragged back in?
Who gets in?
Let's smoke over small heat, baby.
Ash in the glass,
Blood in the drain.
we dance on a razor.
Maybe one wrong word and they carve out your name in brick, dust and bone. You don't leave here alone. Lights out in the back room, house band packing up slow. You take my arm like a promise, I take your soul like I know. Outside, sirens in the distance, inside
Everybody pretends.
this town writes its stories and bruises and closes the book on its friends. There's smoke over small heat, baby.
Ash in the glass,
Blood in a drain.
we dance on a razor.
Maybe one wrong word and they carve out your name in brick, dust and bone. You don't leave here alone.